Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, and for the first time, instead of asking yourself, what can I get from today? You ask, what can I become today? Because what if your life doesn't need a massive change? What if you don't need to completely rebuild yourself overnight? What if all you really need is to become 1% better every single day? Think about that. One better decision, one stronger habit, one smarter thought, 1 hour used wisely, one difficult thing you choose not to avoid, one small improvement every single day. It may not look like much today, but give those small improvements a year. Give them 5 years. And you may wake up one morning and realize you've become a completely different person. Because success is rarely created in one dramatic moment. It's built quietly, in the choices you make when nobody is watching. While others are waiting for Modi is watching, you are building discipline. While others are wasting time, you are building yourself. While others are looking for shortcuts, you are becoming stronger. And that's why today isn't just another day. Today is another opportunity to become better than yesterday. So in this video, I'm going to show you 10 powerful areas of your life that you must improve every single day. Not because you need to become perfect, but because you need to keep moving forward. Because the goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. And if you take these 10 areas seriously and work on them every single day, your habits will change. Your mindset will change. Your confidence will change. And eventually, your entire life can change. So let's begin with the first one. The foundation of everything. Number 1. IMPR of your attitude. Before you change your circumstances, change the way you approach them. Your attitude determines how you interpret the world around you. 2 people can experience the exact same problem and walk away with completely different results. One says, why does this always happen to me? The other asks, what can I learn from this? Same problem, different mindset, different future. Think about a difficult morning. You wake up late. Your plans are ruined. You receive bad news. Something goes wrong at work. You could spend the entire day complaining about it. Or you could take a breath and say, okay, this happened. What can I do now? That one question can change the direction of your entire day. A strong attitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means refusing to let imperfect circumstances control your character. So improve your attitude every day. Practice gratis patience. Look for solutions instead of constantly looking for someone to blame. You don't control everything that happens to you, but you have much more control over how you respond than you think. And when your attitude improves, your relationships improve, your work improves, your decisions improve, your entire experience of life begins to change. Number 2, I am hero of the way you communicate. You can have great ideas, but if you can't communicate them, people may never understand your value. Communication isn't simply about speaking. It's about listening. It's about understanding. It's about knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. Think about how many arguments begin because someone misunderstood what another person meant. One sentence is interpreted the wrong way. Someone reacts emotionally. Then another person reacts. And suddenly, a small misunderstanding becomes a huge conflict. Better communication could have prevented it, so practice every day. Listen without immediately preparing your response. Ask better questions. Speak clearly. Don't let anger choose your words. And learn to disagree without disrespecting people. Here's something powerful. You don't have to win every conversation. Sometimes the goal is understanding. When people feel heard, they become more willing to listen to you. And when you become a better communicator, you don't just improve conversations. You improve your relationships, your leadership, your career, your influence, your life. Number 3, build your self-discipline. This may be the most important one. Because knowing what to do and actually doing it are 2 completely different things. You know you should exercise. You know you should learn. You know you should stop wasting hours on your phone. You know you should work on your goals. The problem isn't always knowledge. The problem is execution. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline means doing something because it matters, not simply because you feel like doing it. Imagine 2 people with the same goal. One works only when motivated. The other follows a routine even on difficult days. After 1 week, the difference is small. After 1 year, the difference can be enormous. That's the power of consistency. So don't try to become perfectly disciplined overnight. Start with something small. Wake up when you said you would. Finish one important task before entertainment. Read a few pages. Exercise for 20 minutes. Keep one promise to yourself. Every time you do what you said you would do, you're building trust with yourself. And self-trust creates confidence for yourself. You don't become disciplined by waiting for motivation. You become disciplined by practicing discipline. Number 4. Strengthen your mindset. Your circumstances don't always determine your future. Your interpretation of those circumstances matters too. If you constantly tell yourself, I can't, you'll stop searching for ways to improve. But if you tell yourself, I don't know how yet, but I can learn, you create a completely different possibility. That tiny word, yet, can change your mindset. You don't know how to do it yet. You're not where you want to be yet. You haven't reached your goal yet. That doesn't mean you never will. Your beliefs influence your actions. Your actions create habits. Your habits produce results. So watch the conversation happening inside your head. Don't believe every negative thought simply because it appeared in your mind. Question it. Challenge it. Replace it with something useful. Instead of asking, why am I so bad at this? Ask, what can I practice? Instead of, I'll never succeed. Ask, I'll never succeed. What is the next step? Your mind becomes stronger when you teach it to search for possibilities instead of excuses. Number 5, master your time. Every person on earth receives the same basic gift every morning. Another 24 hours. The difference is what we do with them. Some people spend their days constantly busy, but accomplish very little. Others focus on a few important things and make real progress. So being busy isn't automatically being productive. You can spend 10 hours doing things that don't matter and still end the day with nothing meaningful accomplished. So start asking, what actually matters today? Choose your priorities. Do the important work before the unnecessary work. Turn off distractions when you need to focus. And remember, rest is part of productivity too. You are not a machine. If you never recharge, eventually your performance. Good time management isn't about filling every minute. It's about using your minutes intentionally. Because once an hour is gone, you can't buy it back. Money can return. Opportunities can return. But yesterday never does. So treat your time like the valuable resource it is. Number 6. Improve your technology. The world changes every day. New technology, new opportunities, new challenges, new skills. If you stop learning, you slowly become less prepared for the future. You don't need to spend 5 hours studying every day. Start small. Read 10 pages. Listen to something educational. Learn one new concept. Practice a valuable skill. Study something related to your career. The important thing isn't the amount. It's the consistency. Imagine learning just one useful thing every day. After a year, that's hundreds of new lessons. And those lessons can change the decisions you make, the opportunities you recognize, the problems you can solve, and the value you can provide. Remember, your education doesn't end when school ends. In many ways, that's when your real education begins. Become a lifelong learner. Because the person who keeps learning keeps expanding what is possible. Number 7. Improve your financial habits. You don't need to become obsessed with money, but you do need to understand it. Because financial problems can create enormous stress. Start by knowing where your money goes. Track your spending. Avoid unnecessary debt when possible. Save consistently. And learn how investing works before putting your money into anything. Here's a simple question. Am I controlling my money? Or is my money controlling me? You can earn more, but if your spending always rises with your income, you may never feel financially secure. Financial progress often begins with small decisions. Saving a little. Saving, learning before investing. Avoiding unnecessary purchases. Building an emergency cushion. You don't have to become wealthy tomorrow. You need to become financially wiser today. Because small financial habits, repeated for years, can create a completely different future. Number 8, work on your personal growth. Don't only work on your career, work on yourself. Become more patient. Become more reliable. Become more emotionally intelligent. Become better at handling criticism. Become better at handling criticism. Become better at keeping promises. Personal growth isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming more aware. Ask yourself, what part of me needs improvement? Maybe you're easily distracted. Maybe you're impatient. Maybe you're impatient. Maybe you start things but don't finish them. Don't hide from those weaknesses. Study them. Because awareness is the beginning of change. And sometimes growth means learning something new. But sometimes, growth means letting go of something old. An old habit. An old belief. An old this. An old excuse. You cannot build a new future while constantly protecting the habits that created your old one. So improve yourself. A little every day. Number 9. Live with purpose. You can have money. You can have success. You can have recognition and still feel empty. If you don't know why you're doing any of it. Purpose gives direction to your effort. It answers the question, what is all this work actually for? Your purpose doesn't have to sound impressive. Maybe you want to provide a better life for your family. Maybe you want to build something meaningful. Maybe you want to help people. Maybe you want freedom. Maybe you simply want to become the strongest version of yourself. Whatever it is, know your reason, because when the journey becomes difficult, your reason can keep you moving. A person with a strong reason can survive difficult seasons. They can tolerate temporary discomfort because they know what they're moving toward. So spend time thinking about your purpose. What matters to you? What kind of person do you want to become? What kind of life would make you proud? Then let your daily actions reflect those answers. Because purpose isn't something you simply discover. It's something you build through your choices. Number 10, practice gratitude. And finally, learn to appreciate what you already have while working toward what you want. Gratitude doesn't mean you stop being ambitious. It means you stop allowing ambition to blind you to the blessings already in your life. Think about it. There was a version of you who once prayed for things you now take for granted. A phone, a home, an opportunity, a skill, a relationship, a second chance. You may be so focused on what you don't have that you forget how much you've already survived. Gratitude changes your focus. Instead of constantly saying, I need more, you begin saying, I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm ready to build more. That's a powerful mindset. Every night, name 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be huge. Your health, your family, a meal, a peaceful moment, an opportunity. The fact that you get another day to try again. Because tomorrow isn't guaranteed. And when you appreciate today, you stop wasting it. The final message. So there they are. 10 areas. Your attitude, your communication, your discipline, your time, your finances, your personal growth, your purpose, and your gratitude. But don't make one mistake. Don't listen to this speech, feel inspired for 10 minutes, and then change nothing. That's not transformation. Transformation begins when the video ends. Choose one area today, that 10. Improve it by just a little. Then tomorrow, do it again. Because your life doesn't change when you know more. It changes when you apply what you know. A better life is built quietly. One decision, one habit, one disciplined day, then another, and another, and another, until one day, you look back and realize that the person you became is completely different from the person who started. So don't wait for a perfect future. Build a better today. Don't ask, how can I change my whole life? Ask, well, what can I improve before this day ends? Then do it. Because if you improve just a little every day, your future won't look a little different. It can look completely different. And remember this, you don't need to become extraordinary overnight. You simply need to refuse to remain the same every single day. If this message gave you something valuable, like this video and subscribe for more powerful self-improvement and motivation. And before you leave, comment, will improve every day. Because the person you become tomorrow is being created by the choices you're making today. Start today. Improve tomorrow. Never stop growing.